Papaya 9, not news, with Neel and Jonas.
Hi everyone, welcome to Papaya 9, not
Welcome.
news. Welcome back. We're back.
Yeah.
Baby.
In the heat wave.
It is a scorcher. 115 degrees here in Los Angeles, California.
yes.
Jonas.
Power's out.
Power is out at the studio. We have a few outlets working. We're making it happen.
We're running on like one lamp right now.
Dude, it's a lamp.
That's
we got
That's
candlelight.
That's it.
Oh man.
You know-
Alan's in the back.
Yeah.
Woo.
What's
There
up,
we go.
Alan?
There we go.
Hey.
Alan,
Appreciate
you're
the
like
hookup.
no one will ever see this, so it's really stupid, but you're framed up very nicely in between the lamp and the plant.
Oh, from your angle?
From my perspective,
I
yeah,
can see that.
it's just
I can see that. It's inviting.
it is. It's warm.
Yeah. You know what? Let's move all this over there.
Oh, the microwave. Let's flip the microwave just turned on
Yeah.
and it turned off.
Again, okay.
Yeah,
You
so
gotta
that's
wait.
gonna happen. This is kind of gonna be the theme for the show. Everything's falling apart.
Yeah. Now, to be fair to the listeners, I did warn Neil we should wait. But, you know, we're here now. We're
You did
doing,
say a few minutes.
You know.
I took exactly 2 breaths and then just started.
So this is where we're at now, and we're going to make the best out of this.
We're here, man. I mean, I've been last 2 nights have been crazy. The heat makes you kind of it puts you in a space where you just
Yeah.
don't know what the time is. The moon is
Leery.
red. The sun
It's
is
insane.
dark
Different
red.
colors. We got
Yeah.
the fires. We
Dude.
got the fires out.
man.
Yeah, shout out to the wildfires for the shade. I mean, I couldn't breathe today, but shout out to, like, the shade was much appreciated.
Dude, wow.
know.
From fire, no, but the smoke and the ash.
Yeah, just in the air. I think that's where the shade. Like, I think that's where the shade was. Like from the sun.
Oh man, yeah, but it was hot shade.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It
Yeah,
wasn't pleasant at all.
it was one of the few times in LA where it's like it wasn't dry hot. You could
No.
feel like some sort of
Dude, I didn't know it could get so
mugginess.
humid out here either.
it's humid, man.
This is like close to Florida. Like, I'm from Florida. This is close to Florida level.
Really?
Yeah.
The last 2 days.
Yeah.
Last 2 days. It's if you are not
Wow.
from California, you've been there's been a tremendous heat wave this past Labor Day weekend, the
Yeah.
year 2020.
2020.
And we've just been, trying to thrive through it, you
Yeah.
know.
Staying in the cut.
I got ice pack
Oh, your chest.
on my chest, covered in a towel,
Yeah.
because Jonas used this earlier. And I'm not going skin to skin.
I think we can do a little skin to skin contact.
I don't want. I just if we can do a towel, let's just do the towel. you
Okay,
know?
we have a towel. You feel comfortable that way.
This is how I feel.
So okay, so
comfortable.
here's the thing.
Skin
Let's say Alan's like, hey, you know what? I want some ice too.
Mm.
So what are you gonna
Give
is it-
Alan the same towel.
What?
I'm gonna use 2 towels.
Yeah,
Towels that's self-cleaning.
yeah. Use up a lot of soap.
Yeah.
Dude, they use up a lot of soap. You know, it's one of
Man,
those things.
right.
Man.
They're so clean but skin to skin.
Skin to skin.
I don't know where your shirt's been and
Come on. this
where's
is
your
all-
chest been today, Jonas? Jonas's chest has probably just been baked out in the sun.
I don't know. You might share, a couple chest hairs or two. You know,
Yeah.
swap some chest hairs or two. Who do you think has more chest hair, me or you?
Probably you.
You think so? Doug, I'm pretty hairy. Like, I'm hairy.
I can imagine your body's hairier than your above your neck.
Dude, it's so depressing. It's hairier everywhere else.
yeah.
But where I want it to be. It's so sad, dog. It's so sad.
It's if we combined our hair growing, it would be like the ultimate like.
Doug, you remember when my beard was like
be
bigger
like
than
Beast
yours?
from X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that,
You,
Jonas,
you,
because
you
that
remember
time never
telling me.
existed.
You told me that one time. I think we actually had on one of these episodes. You were like, Jonas, your beard is like.
No
bigger than
one's
mine."
gonna look back and pinpoint this.
I think they are. I think they are. I think they are. They're gonna look back to that one, and you were like, "Oh yeah, Jonas, I think your beard's bigger than mine." And I was like, "Yeah, Doc." thank you."
no.
Alan was
no.
there. He saw the whole thing.
I'll never concede that.
Come on, Doc.
Now, Alan's mustache, by the way, has been the most consistent, most thorough.
Yes. Do you trim it?
I trim it.
You have to, right?
Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah.
yeah.
Otherwise, it just goes, over the lip. It feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Get eggs in it.
Well, now, let me ask you this: why go with the stash, not the full beard?
This is
can't
what I
grow a
wanna
full beard.
No, you can't.
Um,
It's all here.
If I could, I would.
Where else does it grow?
Patchy
Yeah.
right here on the cheeks.
Oh man.
And a goatee, which was,
That's it.
Oh. You did a goatee and a mustache?
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a solid look for you, though. It's a nice educated
It's
look.
nice.
With the
Yeah.
glasses.
Educated. Yeah, the glasses.
You
too.
understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
I
a
don't
right.
go goatee, man. I go full beard. Full
Mm.
beard or nothing.
Mm.
Straight up.
Yeah.
So, dog, you just got back, man. We're just sitting here. You just got back.
We're here, man.
You know?
Yeah, dude. I had a question about body hair.
Mm-hmm.
When when was the first time you noticed body hair on your body?
Dog, first time I noticed body hair wasn't like me. Someone else noticed it for me. Like, dog, on everything I love. Like,
Go on.
Dog, I was in the 5th grade, and I remember just like
Wow.
taking a piss, and I
Fifth
always take a
grade.
pee far away from the urinal. I'm never close. So I'm always
Shooter's got a shoe, man.
And I remember just like,
Wow.
Imagine the TikToks now
Yeah.
of just kids like peeing in like pipes and stuff.
dug straight up.
Like
Like
cocks and shit, they're like bouncing off each
straightforward.
other.
It was
What
just
about splashback?
it's
Splashback.
Splashback.
You know, good-
Oh yeah, you got to measure the splashback, right?
Yeah, you have to measure it, but I think you touch less of it as like the far back you go.
Okay.
I had a sturdy stream back in the days. I had nothing to worry about.
Wow.
So yeah, so I mean the bathrooms.
Don't worry about.
The bathrooms were always supposed to be closed. You know, it was one, and then another kid accidentally just walked in,
Uh-huh.
and then like he saw my dick and like everything,
Yeah.
and he was just like, "Oh man, you got hair already," and he
You got hair already?
just walked out.
Yeah.
He was just like,
So that was his main
Slams the
concern.
door shut.
yeah.
He didn't mention anything about the peeing far away.
Nothing.
Just the-
He had nothing about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
walked
Good splashback, bro.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, this guy taking a normal pee is very hairy.
None of that, dog. He didn't care about none of that. He was
Wow.
there was a genuine sense of like concern. Like
Wow.
you know, he was like, damn, how does he get hair before me?
Dude, if it were me, I would have walked in, taken 2 steps behind you, started peeing behind you, and then, you know,
Wow.
I wouldn't even comment about the hair. It would just be a beautiful dance of our streams,
Wow.
Well,
a live stream.
That just sounds like sword fighting.
Oh yeah. No, I thought sword fighting was when you like actually hit your dicks together, like the actual the bone, the meat.
Yeah.
No, is that what it is? I
Yeah.
thought it was just the streams.
No, I think that's
I-
crossing streams,
Crossing streams.
like the Ghostbusters.
Ooh. Crossing streams. Sounds
Right.
like
And then sword fighting is the, you know.
Sword fighting is the actual hitting.
Yeah.
Hitting
crossing
the thing.
streams.
I've never done. Have we talked about this? Like how much like alleged white penis you see just like as a child, just growing up in this country.
Yeah, for sure. You see a lot of it.
Just a lot of them. Just
You
pulled
know,
out.
you don't ask for it.
No sleepovers.
Yeah.
You like you're just like yeah I'm go over and we'll sleep.
Yeah.
Play some ping pong and then we'll sleep over. And
Yeah.
then one of the homies is like, hey man, what if we all just close our eyes, pulled all our penises out? And you're like, what? We were just playing ping pong. What is, you went from A to D. You went from A to D.
Doug, how old were you guys? How old were you guys?
This was 6th grade.
Yeah.
6th grade.
A lot of that stuff happens.
But you know,
Dude.
he was sitting on that suggestion no matter what activity.
Right.
He was sitting
That's
on
the
something.
thing. He was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
is
like
that
the
okay?
beginning of the school year.
Yeah, he's like, okay, we just volunteered with the homeless. We get that.
Right.
How about we all just pull our dicks out? See what happens.
Right. He's just been plotting on who he's going to invite to this all
When
year.
am I gonna?
It's just like eating pizza.
Yeah.
And just thinking about it, man, this pepperoni's really good, but can't wait to suggest pulling our penises out later.
And you know what's crazy? At the moment as a kid, you don't think too much of it.
You don't. You
You just-
don't.
yeah.
You're just like, wow, this is odd.
Yeah. You're just either just like
is
yes. You're either just like yes or no. That's
Right.
it.
Right.
It's
Right.
a yes or no kind of thing.
Right.
But up to the
right.
5th grade, I thought everyone just had like full on pubes by 5th grade.
Dude, so I first got hair 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
Got hair on my legs. I remember that was it. I just remember it. Remember just sitting there listening, sitting cross-legged, which is a very childlike position to like have everybody cross-legged on a carpet.
Yeah.
And just like looking down my legs, like I got hair on my legs, bro. We're getting read like
Wow.
bud not buddy, and I have hair on my legs. It's crazy.
Were you insecure about it? Were you like,
Very. I mean, in high school, I was way insecure about it. Yo.
Really?
Man, yeah, I wouldn't wear shorts unless I was outside.
Wow.
Wow. really?
It's hard, dude.
Wow. No, with hair, it was just all here. I didn't have any on my legs. Like I played football in like 9th grade, and dudes were like, "Why is his leg so clean shaved?" Like people were like,
Oh.
"Are you shaving your legs?" I'm like, "No, I'm just born this way. Shut up."
You have your shea butter. Just like,
Just said it made you faster. Drag
Right.
it faster, whatever.
faster, yo.
But I just had so much pubic hair. It was annoying.
Yeah.
Like it was
yeah.
just so much, and I was like, if I could just show these guys, they would never like do this again. Like they would never like just ask about me again. If I could just show them one time, if I
Yo.
could just show them.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I think it was like during. Y'all ever heard of show choir?
Oh.
Oh my god! So show choir is this Midwestern thing. I think East Coast too. Maybe I have it, but it's like Glee, but it's live. So it's like really a group of students get together. You learn choreography for like 4 songs, like pop songs, and you all go on stage, like 25 kids at a time, and you do like synchronized dancing, and it's like costume changes.
Right. You did this?
It's like a heroin musical. You're just like, you want to see fucking all the, like all the peaks of a musical in 10 minutes? Bang, 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 bang. Ballad.
Damn.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
It's
So
And you did this?
I did this my freshman year. Horrible, dude. We did like, She's a Brick House and shit like that. Like,
a brick house.
She's a brick house. She's mighty, mighty.
You guys were dancing to this.
I
Some
bet
shit.
you still
like,
remember the choreography.
I can't remember. I hate, oh man, bro. You guys like dancing?
No, I
I
don't.
fucking hate dance. You like dancing,
No.
Alan?
No.
Actually, I
I-
enjoy doing it. I don't like doing choreography. I enjoy
Choreo-
dancing,
Yeah.
just not choreography.
Okay, that's fair. That
Yeah,
I
because I
get
did.
on
Like,
that.
I came up on theater, and there was a lot of that of just sitting with like a white lady in her 20s, just like teaching you moves, and it's like after school till like 6-7 p.m.
Yes,
Yeah.
yo.
And as a kid, it's like, dude, are we gonna smash or what? Like, dog,
Yeah.
You and the
late,
choreographer?
dog. Come on, dog. It's late. Like you've been calling me.
If only this lady knew
No.
how much pubic hair I had, it'd be going down.
Come on.
Oh, bro,
no,
she could see this chest.
It was this thing where
Oh my God.
it was this thing where like she would go over the choreography with the whole group, like because this was like theater. She'd go over the choreography. So school's over at like 3:30. We were there till like 6:30,
Wow.
like learning lines and everything.
Yes,
and then
yes.
for some reason after every session, she was like, "Jonas, I need you to stay a little bit longer."
She goes, how do you keep your legs so smooth?
What razor do you use?
Is it shea butter?
Because now, just imagine how hairy her legs are. Just-
Like, help me, Jonas. I'm German.
she's probably Dominican. She has to be Dominican.
Oh my God, yo.
Dominican German. Help me.
For sure.
Bro, she took the melanin shots like the
Oh, for sure.
the German model. Did we do that story ever?
No.
The new lady.
Shit. Dude, this is leaking like crazy.
For
though.
real?
Yeah, I mean, it's just water, but it's also a lot of
It
water.
looks like you're nursing a baby.
Shh. It's okay. We're on Papaya Island. It's okay. Oh man.
Yeah, dude, it's she just always wanted private sessions, man. And I thought, it
Oh,
was
she
like-
wanted private sessions
yeah.
with you?
And I thought it was because I was like, I thought she wanted something, but I was just not that good. That's what it was. I just wasn't that good.
You need this.
She's like, I just wasn't good. That's what it was.
Right.
But if she wanted, Doug, I had nothing. I had people ask me about shit.
Bro,
I was like,
okay, just like I didn't know you did theater.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, Doug, I did theater all through school. Like,
Theater and football, you one of those cats?
yeah, football, yeah, and then theater too, yeah. So like, there was this thing with like High School Musical, I kind of related with, because I'm telling you, like, I wasn't big on like the musical. Like, I mean, I watched it in private a lot, but it wasn't like,
Yeah. Lock the doors.
yeah,
Turn the lights off.
yeah. But it's like
Hang up your poster of Zac Efron.
Dog, but there was a part of me. It's like, dude, I understood Zac Efron on like an emotional level, like that struggle
What part?
of like being in both worlds.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out like what talent do I follow?
Yeah, that first one where it's like his coach was just like, "What are you gonna dance or play football?" And I was like tearing up and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's basketball. It's basketball, dude. You're gonna. I was in a production of High School Musical.
Are you for real?
Yeah,
What?
bro. This is okay.
A High School Musical about a High School Musical.
It was a lot of high schoolers were in it. It was a community theater thing.
Whoa.
Which one were you doing?
Okay, so we did it for 2 summers, right?
Yeah.
So the first summer we did it. It was great. I just played one of the jocks naturally, and so I got to do get your head in the game.
Yeah.
I learned how to spin a ball on my finger.
Oh,
Great summer, dude.
Wow.
And then the flood happened in our town. It's like a 1,500-year flood or whatever, right?
right.
And so the next summer, they're like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to bring this musical back, and it's going to be bigger, and it's going to be better. And so we were rehearsing the whole summer. And the guy that played Chad the summer before had, like, come into his own like was identity wise.
Yeah.
So he was now like, he was like he's a mixed kid from Iowa, very Christian. And then the next summer when he came back, he was still a mixed kid. I think he was still Christian, but he was was in drag now. So he would show up to rehearsals as Chad, or to play Chad, dressed up in drag, like a purple dress and heels.
Oh, wow.
And so the night before we open, he he shows up. We're doing a run through, right? It's like we're about to reopen, and he shows up in drag and then leaves to go do a drag show. He just bounced.
Wow.
What?
He just left. And so the guy was like, "Hey Neil, will you play Chad for tonight?" And I did it. And then afterwards he was like, "All right, you're gonna have to do this tomorrow when we open." And so I went home. I watched the DVD and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this shit." I was like Mamba mentality, you know. I was like in the lab. I was like, "Yeah, I got this shit. It's blocking. I'm gonna fucking make this joke. It's gonna be hilarious." And then the next day we show up. There's footage of this guy showing back up to the theater because he found out that I was gonna be playing his part. Showed up to the theater. This is black and white footage of a man getting out of his car in drag and throwing a brick like through the window of like the substitute theater space that we were using.
Really?
Dude.
Wait, who took that video?
It's security camera footage.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he did that because he was mad you were doing the part?
I don't even think it was necessarily pointed at me. I think it was just being replaced at all. I hope it wasn't pointed at me.
Wow.
I don't even know like what the point of the escalation of that story was, but
Did he ever come back?
I had never heard from him since.
So he never did the show.
Never did the show again. No, we did the run. I played Chad.
Played Chad.
So
It'd be great if it was like, "Hey, Neil, we need you to play Chad," and then you show up in drag, and then you just.
No, but you know what?
so I showed up in drag.
It's just this story. It really speaks to the importance of preparation. You understand?
Wow.
Because you don't know. You don't know if the person on top.
Never know when your number is gonna be called, man.
Right, when he's gonna throw a brick through the theater window,
always
and
be
you
ready.
gotta step up.
That's
to the
true.
plate.
One day you're just a jock. The next day you are a
Boom.
jock with a name.
Right.
The name is Chad. Yeah, man, it was fun. It was fun. So you like High School Musical?
Wow.
I like High School Musical.
How long did you do it for? How long did you do it for?
It was like probably, man, maybe 4 weekends.
Wow.
Really? Okay. So this wasn't a thing you did like
maybe
all
2
through.
weekends, 3 weekends. I don't remember.
You didn't do like all through your through your kid.
No, I did it first in 8th grade
Okay.
through high school. But then in high school they started doing plays like a Secret Garden and shit like that. And I was
Yeah.
like, I went,
Dude, it
I'll
was
go to Pitt or something like that.
it was weird because like the high school I went to was in like a country part of Florida, and like our school had a theater program, but they were like ignorant. Like people just thought like only gay people like did them. So like there were no dudes in the. It's just me and just all these women, dog.
right.
Like it was just like, it was great, dude. All these women. All for me, dog.
All for me.
Dog, and it was insane, dude, because I was literally the only like straight dude like, in a lot of our production.
So they didn't even have any options.
Dude, these chicks
But
like they attacked me.
select
Did you
choice.
ever like, you're like professionalism? You're like, hey, it's like we're in the middle of production. Like a boxer doesn't fuck anyone before the fight. You know what I mean? So like, were you hooking up? Were you hooking up with people?
Dog, like in between acts.
In between acts?
Dude, this was nuts. Like people don't understand.
Wow.
People don't understand like what this was. People don't understand like just what they were missing out on.
Yeah.
People did not understand what they like. I always had like.
What is like, what musicals did you do?
They would do so like we actually did like a higher end production of like Beauty and the Beast, which turned out like really, really well. Like with that, right? And it
Were
was
you the beast?
No,
what role did
I
you
wasn't.
play?
I wasn't.
The teapot?
I wasn't. Dog. It wasn't.
No, you go to the audition, you take off your shirt. What else do you need to see?
Yeah.
All the chest hair
Put
you
a wig on, okay?
all the hair prepared me for this stuff. The chest hair. Dog. No, I wanted to be. It was like
Were you guest on?
no, huh?
Were you guest on?
No. I wanted look, I wanted to be the Beast, right? And I actually went and like did the whole thing. Like her school, like they had like a whole screening for it. They set up a whole thing. Wow. And I remember like I was for the part, but then there was like this particular choreography where you had to jump on a table. And I was like, I'm out, dog. This is
you didn't even try. Wow. You could use a stunt double.
I was like, I'm out.
You're gonna make me do what? To a beat?
So, because I had the script the whole time. I had the script. Dog, I had the script the whole time. I had the lines down packed, and even the musical number, I had it down. I had it. I was like, cool, we're in this. And it's like a thing where they kind of throw the choreography at you. They don't expect you to know it.
Right, at the audition.
Yeah. Right. But it's like, it's a good indication of whether we can train this guy for it. And like the whole way she was going through, I was with her. I was just like, yeah. Like I was like, whatever she was doing. Whatever, dog. Whatever. And then she did this thing where like she jumped on a table and I was just... When she did that, dog, in the middle of the musical number, I dropped the script. I was like, I'm out. I'm out.
I don't even remember how that happening in the movie. It's like an add-on.
There was this thing.
God. In order to change back from a beast to a man, I need you to jump on this table, Belle.
Dog, it was insane. It was just, I was just like, dog, congratulations. Like, he got the role. I wasn't doing it.
Oh, you saw the guy. Oh, so you guys auditioned in a group.
Yeah, it was like,
that was
tight.
That was the cool part. You group audition, you cattle audition. And it's just like, yo, can you just like have enough?
Oh, yeah.
Can you just fake your way enough through this little phase?
Well, I don't know if you were familiar, if you were familiar with the one acts. I don't know if you guys...
Like one-act plays?
Yeah, the one-act plays. If they had like the regionals and stuff like that.
Yes, oh my God.
I did those too.
No!
I did all the regionals too, dog. And these regionals, dog, these were like cutthroat. Like these were like the schools like competing for like the best of the best.
It's like the accolades to be like, our theater program's good.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
It's the trophies. It's the, yes.
Right.
Dude, yo, so what? This is crazy.
I was in. Like,
okay, so I did a Reader's Theater one act.
Uh-huh.
And we were doing it. We were doing the showcase for the parents the Thursday before the weekend of Allstate.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's right.
We're like running it.
Yeah,
right.
Allstate. Yeah.
It's running it. And so we're doing this thing. We have the scripts in our hands, and it's like the play is about the Barnum and Bailey circus that catches on fire and everybody dies.
Intense.
Oh my God.
Right? What?
Intense.
It wasn't a tent. Yeah, circus tent. Yeah, and they like my part was. So the fire's starting, right? And I fall and I lose my glasses. And I'm like, my glasses, I can't see anything without my glasses. And it's like, fucking run. If you're in a fire,
right.
you dumbass, forget your glasses.
Yeah. Right.
Go for the light. Run away from the fire.
Who cares if it's blurry? If it's hot, don't
my
go
Warby Parkers. Oh no. So we're doing this, and it's like the chaos moment, right? Mm-hmm. And there's this dude who's at the top of the stage because we're on 3 risers.
Right.
He's at the top of the stage. He's supposed to be on the box, and he's supposed to do the main, like, we're all going to die. Let's accept it for what it is. Death is imminent, like kind of like dramatic thing. And so this guy gets up, and he's reading his thing, and he looks up, and the light, like, hit him in a way. It stunned him.
That can happen.
It stunned him, yo. And then he just fell backwards, dude, and collapsed. And everybody was like, "This is the best theater." I can't believe these high schoolers are doing that. He jumped on the table. No, but then and then it was like, I was like, "This is not a part of the play." Somebody called it. Yeah, I was like, "This is not a part of the play." Somebody called an ambulance.
Yeah.
And the ambulance came.
And then someone in the audience was like, "Damn, this is a really good thing."
Really good.
Yo, it's meta.
Dog, you know what? There's something about that, man. I think that prepares you because it's like, it's weird. Like theater was the only thing where it was just like it didn't matter how many times you rehearsed it. Like something was gonna go wrong.
Game time.
Like something was gonna go wrong on live. You know,
Right.
It's like you rehearsed this a million times. Right. Nothing went wrong, but for some reason, in front of like a couple hundred people, it's like things start going downhill.
Wow.
Right.
And it's like you gotta just work off of that.
Yeah.
You gotta just work off of that, dog.
I just imagine like Jonas like, getting like a hand job or something. Just be like, we just don't have it tonight. Everything's out of sync.
Yeah. Something going wrong is their dress always being kind of like down their shoulder or something. Jonas making out between that.
No, you know what? There were those moments. There were those moments where it was just like, okay, like you would set up like, okay, she already knew like after this act, like what's happening. And then like something didn't go right. And like I would just leave her in the dressing room. I'd walk off stage. Like I'd just be looking over lines again. Every one time I walked in and a chick was just waiting there. And she was like, what? I was like, why are you? She's like, you told me to be here. And I was like, you got to get out. Like I gotta run lines here.
Right. Wait. So what did you play in
Dog.
Beast?
No, I didn't do. I just dropped out the whole thing.
Oh, you were just out the whole thing.
I just dropped, dude. I dropped out the whole thing. The whole choreography was just
you
too
put all
intense.
your chips in on the Beast.
It's like we actually have every character jumping on a table.
Dude, it was just too much. It was too much. I was just like, I'm not with this. I'm not with this.
Right.
And I think that was like the last time. I was like, never musicals again. Only
Wow,
straight.
man.
Wow,
So
that thing?
wow.
Yeah, we did like
The table.
Yeah. So like the one acts
Wow.
were like, the one acts were cool because this was like the dopest like up and coming actors like who did it, and I couldn't compete with those gay dudes, man.
Wow.
I could
Really
not
brought
dude.
Do you think? Are you implying that because they were gay, they were better actors?
Absolutely, that's right. Absolutely, that is what I'm implying.
No,
Jumping
dude,
on tables left and right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
No, I mean good actors.
I
are
just
like,
could not be like as vulnerable as they could be. They
It's
were
the vulnerability.
yeah, they were, and they were talented.
Yeah,
They were
absolutely.
talented.
Yeah.
Balance there.
Yeah, a few of them actually live out here now. It's crazy. Like I was like, it's
Wow.
just years later. It's
That's
just
cool.
Like we still link
Wow.
up with them.
Dude, you still link up? You're like, should we run lines or?
Oh no, we don't talk at all.
I still practice the Beast choreography.
We still-
I can do it. I brought my own table.
what if I see him at like a Trader Joe's and just jump on? I've never had any luck with jumping. Jumping is just not my
Man,
thing.
interesting. That
Never.
I just think of like the only success I had jumping was like neighborhood basketball when I was just the biggest kid amongst like 6 or 7 like
Really?
kids that were just young than me, but they loved playing sports. I would just murk these kids, dude. Oh my god, it was great. Hoops at like 7.5.
Yeah.
You know, 4th grade, just going at it.
Dude, I know that feeling, man. When I was in New York, I remember like our landlord put up like a basketball hoop on like the neighborhood park, and I was like the first kid who could dunk on it. Like I was the first kid who, and people would come out. They were just like, "Yo, this kid can like."
He's the next Stephon Marbury, dude.
Like, people would watch from like the apartment building because they had like balconies. People would be like, "Yo, Jonas is out."
Wait, you could dunk, but you couldn't jump on a table to be I don't get it.
Yeah.
You know what's
How big was the
crazy?
table? 10-foot table?
I was much younger. I was much younger then. This was like
Okay.
this was like way back.
Wow.
Gotcha.
But yeah, dude, I was just like that was the thing. Like I could dunk on it, and I didn't know how I did it. I was just
Dude.
tall enough.
Yeah.
at
How
the
did
time.
you feel about like people watching you?
Dog, they loved it.
Wow.
Like I would play pickup games, and like people would set it up for me to dunk. Just to,
There's
like,
old
watch.
JP.
Wow.
That's it.
give him the JP special.
I remember like one game we played, like the first 6 points, like people just let me dunk, and I was like, guys, I'm getting tired.
Okay, nice.
I think
I only have 4 in these. 4 of these a day.
I was like, that white kid's been open the whole game. Like, I'm sure he can shoot a 3.
Oh
I'm
my
sure he can
God,
shoot a 3,
man.
dog.
Dude, I remember like when you're shooting in the driveway and like the mail truck comes or like a neighbor's driving by.
Yeah.
You kind of like you square up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
really
someone's coming.
The shot you've been practicing for like an hour.
Get the
You're
form.
like, let me hit this skate.
Get the form.
Yeah.
The form.
But that's the thing is like it's easier to do it. Do you find it's easier to play when people aren't watching you, or when people do watch you?
I think it for sure.
Did it affect you that people were like, "Oh, Jonas, yeah, you can dunk"?
There was a little pressure.
Just a little bit,
there was
right?
a little pressure there. You understand? People really expected great things out of me.
Dude, when our YMCA team was like kicking ass, like
Yeah.
we had the first kid that hit puberty, and the rest of us could kind of ball. We had an Asian kid, we had an Indian kid, so like the teams were like like thrown off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And and they would have to reset the scoreboard like at halftime, killing them, right?
Wow.
So there came, there's a little bit of that pressure,
Yeah.
that comes
Yeah.
with people watching you.
Yeah. It comes with it.
Yeah.
I
You
think
know.
you play better without it though. It was about the
I
people.
think you play better without
you
it.
know.
We went up to Big Bear last week,
Really? Yeah.
and we're on a pontoon, man, on the lake. It's like so serene. We got a shitty, like our pontoon was shitty, but like it's great. And then our pontoon hit a rock, like like rock that's underneath the lake water. It's like kind of long.
Yeah.
So we bumped into it. It was interesting to see like everybody's reactions in like a quote unquote like intense moment, right? Because me and my buddy Amil, we just jumped in. We just jumped to the water. We're like, we'll push it off. And everybody else on the boat, they were just like panicked. Oh, okay, so what's going on? There's people like going back and forth, like a little bit.
Wow.
And
Wow.
It's one of those situations like, you see who's really good in a tight spot.
Yeah. Dude, but shout out my homie Julia. She fell asleep.
Fell asleep?
She just like, I remember like being on the side of the boat. I looked up and I just watching her just like she's like, I can't do anything here.
Doug,
I need to get some rest.
It was. When I wake up, this will be all right.
Yeah, it was a cat's.
I don't know.
Cat
like,
solution.
I never feel safe on a boat. I never feel safe on a boat. Just like being out there in that water.
Yeah,
I never feel safe.
Yeah.
So many things can happen,
dude.
That's all I'm thinking about every time I'm on a boat.
Any size boat.
Any size boat.
Wow.
That's all I'm thinking about.
The cruise boat, like
Just
sinking. Is that what it is?
What can go wrong?
Sinking, yeah.
Sinking, yeah.
That's
You
kinda
got
the main
sinking,
one.
like, but stuff. What was happening to that one cruise where like people were just stranded on there for weeks, and like their fecal matter was backing up. Like the boat started smelling because they had nowhere to dump it.
Oh.
Did you hear about that story?
No.
Dude, that happens.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, that happens, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh man.
That Carnival Cruise Line. The people were just stranded out there in the ocean.
Oh
that's
shit!
right.
In Italy or Japan?
Yeah,
One of those two.
Actually, no. This was when COVID was first coming
Right.
out.
In Japan, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And then that cruise line got COVID, and
Right.
no one wanted to let him in.
They quarantined everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
And that boat just stayed out in the ocean for just weeks on end. And people were just like, hey, like, our feces, like their sewage system is back up.
Yeah.
Please let us onto your
Oh
country.
my god.
Wow.
And it was just like, I think it was who let him into the country? It was was it, I don't know, was it Croatia?
Oh, I thought this was in Japan.
This happened in a few places.
Oh, word. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just can't, like, because a cruise fee on paper, it's like, yeah, it'll be fine. We'll be here a few days.
Yeah.
The food's all here.
Yeah.
We'll take care of it.
On
But then
paper.
What's the threshold where you're like, oh, God, there's shit everywhere. We're breathing in our shit.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good threshold.
You can stop right there.
That's kind of it, right? Yeah, breathing in shit. Solid place to be like, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I just, but that can happen. That's a real thing that happens. I mean, that's the life you take on when you want to get on a
You want to
boat.
work the high seas, man. I think it would have been cool to have been like a pirate's assistant in the Caribbean, like in the 1600s or something.
Really?
Yeah, like swashbuckler shit.
He's a pirate's assistant.
Yeah, I could like grow out my hair, grow out my beard.
Yeah.
And just like help out like a parrot, but with more utility. So this is because of this romance novel that I read.
The pirate's assistant.
It's called What the Parrot Saw.
Please tell us about this book.
Well, it's just, it's a romance novel. It's about a pirate. So it's this book by Darlene Marshall. Okay. It is about, let me find the, yes, Captain Maddie Saint Armand. Okay. So she is the captain of this boat, right? And so for the first third of the book, the whole book is from this perspective of this British white dude. It's like classic. But he is like a fancy boy from England, but he's like traveling to the Caribbean and he gets caught by a slave trader. So the book begins with Captain Saint Armand buying this British boy. And then but at the beginning she is dressed as a man. Is male presenting.
Wow.
I kind of gave that away in the opposite order, but
Got it.
so for the first third of the book, you're like, man, this captain is like a fucking dick, and like, what is this kind of book about? And then there's a scene where they're like together in the captain's nest or whatever, and it's like late at night, and they just had like a fight between another ship, and British boy like shot a thing, saved a life,
Oh,
all this stuff, right? You find out that Captain Maddie is a baddie. And then the rest of the book is like adventure, sex scene. More adventure, sex scene. Oh no, kidnapping, but save you.
wow.
One more sex scene.
Wow.
Dude, you ever been turned on by a book before?
Wow.
Once.
The Bible. Matthew 9 inches.
Oh gosh. Man, yeah.
Whoa.
That's dog. That's unique, dog. I actually went.
unique. Hey, I just want to say, bro, getting horny from the Bible is unique.
That's
dog.
unique, dog. Hey, whatever.
That's quite a story, man.
Whatever gets you off, man.
No, but dude, the book, it's weird because you're feeling it in your dick. You're feeling like the feeling. It's like, the blood. It's going there.
The blood is
But then
rushing.
you're like, I'm holding paper. Is this not incredible to you?
What's happening? How old were you when this was happening?
This was 2 months ago. Oh God.
Wow, you didn't know you had that in you.
Well,
huh?
I didn't, man.
Wow.
Quarantine really pushed it out of me. So every time you've been in a boat situation, it's gone poorly. So naturally,
Yeah.
there's a built-in fear. I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, it just scares me, man.
Yeah, man, that's tough.
I don't think I just don't think nature wants us there.
That's kind of been my big takeaway from the
Yeah.
past few months. I don't think nature wants us here.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I was back in Iowa, right?
Yeah.
And there's something about Iowa is just there's people. You were in San Diego
Yeah.
doing comedy shows, which we've been lucky enough to do comedy a few
feel so
times.
fortunate.
So amazing, dude.
I just felt so fortunate.
Such a blessing,
Man, I was just like I felt, man, it felt good.
And there are ways to do it that are COVID safe.
Yeah.
Two shows I've done, it's been outdoors, everybody's distanced, people
All
wearing
outdoors.
masks,
Yeah.
or people aren't wearing masks, and it's chill,
Yeah.
It depends on the venue. Should wear a mask, but
Probably should.
listen. So in Iowa, it was kind of like because the mask has gotten politicized, right?
Mhm.
It's like if you aren't wearing a mask, you're a Republican,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And if
it's
you are wearing a
happened.
mask, you're a liberal pussy,
Yeah.
right? And like you're a freedom-loving Republican, and I think it's just we need to stop. I'm trying to stop like allowing people's political like ideologies be like a marker of like this is a bad or good person.
Right.
Does that make sense? Because the mask thing is like so good for like the power. I mean, the thing is like who's holding power,
Right.
and they want to keep the power. I mean, Trump wants to be like a Clinton, wants to be a Bush, wants to be a Kennedy, right? They're gonna continue to try to get power. So like, if they can distract us on shit like masks and like hate each other and fight each other on like stuff that's just like basic kind of like
For sure.
looking out for each other kind of shit.
It's almost like as controversial as the red hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It's all these symbols of like
Yeah.
that kind of end up manifesting our divide, but it's
Yeah.
like we're not. I mean, this is the cool thing about being in Iowa. And like, there's this natural disaster that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody like just helped out.
Came together.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
And like the first people that came to get trees off of my parents' house, Trump supporters.
Whoa.
Of course they had the chainsaws and shit ready. Wait,
If there's anyone who would have chainsaws, it would be Trump supporters.
been waiting for a day like this for a while.
Yeah. Oh, dude, they got it all.
You know what I mean? Though
They
it's
got it
like,
all.
so I don't know. It's a tough thing. I think like we should just fuck people in power. Either way, if it's Biden, fuck that Democratic establishment, and if it's Trump
The whole
against, like
nine
fuck
yards?
him. Yeah,
You wouldn't go anti,
we got to get smarter with how we use the system.
for sure. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
dude, they're gonna
saying.
kill us for this.
They're gonna really.
They're gonna kill us for this.
You gotta vote, man.
They're gonna kill us. Yeah, they're gonna get to Ireland first.
Listen, Bill Gates is listening.
Yeah, he's gonna cut off the source of the woos.
Gotta take away their money first.
Yeah, for sure. Once he knows he's shorted that, he knows it's all downhill from there.
Have you guys been sleeping okay? in the heat wave?
Mm.
I've been sleeping naked, man. It's been tough.
Wow.
Yeah, I usually don't.
See, I feel.
Did we
really-
talk about this already?
It's hard. Like, I feel really guilty because I have air conditioning. So I just don't. So it's just. I feel really guilty, dog, because.
Bro,
No,
what a flex. This is just like, I get fucked in between scenes during Grease.
Yeah, everything's going your way.
Shooby-dooby, shooby-doo-boop-de-boop. Just go get your dick sucked.
yeah, dog.
In between a wardrobe change,
No, dog, I
and
feel
then go
bad.
back to your house to air conditioned play.
Yeah, right.
No,
I
like
love-
literally, like, cause I'm telling, like, I'm on Twitter, I'm seeing celebrities complain about the same thing, like the lack of AC and stuff like
I
that.
know.
Oh, it's a
And-
labs. What are you
Yeah,
supposed to
and
do?
I'm under my
celeb.
bed sheets,
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry, Chrissy Teigen.
That's their assistant tweeting for them.
Yeah.
That's their problem.
right, right,
That's
right.
an AC problem.
God, man.
Oh man, yeah. So, man, I feel bad, but
Yeah, listen, man. Stay cool. Drink water.
yeah.
You
But
know.
if it makes you feel better, I'm really home. So,
Yeah, you're at work. You got
Yeah.
AC at work though. I'm sure.
Dang.
you an asshole, Neil.
Alan, you have AC?
No, but my girlfriend does, so I just stay there.
Hey, all
Smart.
right. So you're
Smart.
in a relationship.
Smart.
You have AC. I'm single and burning.
I mean, I'm also single too.
Sweat.
I'm just cooler. It's a different kind of single when you're
Just-
not hot.
For real. I'm hot in both ways. But when it gets hotter, my desperation to fuck is higher.
Really?
Yeah. And I think I'm tapping into something ancestral there.
You're like something
Just
primitive?
like, this is like some
Yeah.
back in India shit. You
Like
know,
just
like
some really primitive.
in the jungle. You know, yeah, just primitive. It's hot. I gotta
Yeah.
procreate because I think I'm gonna die.
Oh, yeah, that's your body telling
Maybe
you.
it's that. Yeah.
And see, I feel the opposite when it's colder.
When it's cold, you don't want to fucking cold.
I do.
You do. You want to. Okay.
Stay warm.
No, I
Ah.
think, well, yeah, your body naturally craves
Ah,
body
so
heat
you need
anyway.
the heat.
Yeah, but dude, like in the heat,
Right,
dude,
right,
get
right,
off of
right,
me.
right.
Get
Yeah.
off. Get off. Can I come over? No. There's nothing.
No, this
Yeah.
AC is just for me.
Yeah.
Press a button, the fan just turn to you.
Press a
Get out
button.
of here, Hillary.
Press a button. The
Melinda's coming in at 2:00.
Put your jumpsuit back on. Hurry up.
The country needs you. Oh
Oh
man.
man, dude, yeah, you gotta, that's just what it is, man. Dude, it was, you know what, I was telling you guys earlier, man. You know, San Diego is nice. You know, just people don't care.
Yeah,
out
man. Did you get did anyone heckle you or?
there. No, dude, people were
It
just
was
so
it was
appreciative.
all up, man.
They're just like, we just appreciate like someone from Los Angeles would like come down here, like. to
Yeah,
Wow.
but dude, I fuck with San Diego heavy as a stand-up city.
Yes.
It's really good because
Yes.
it's like a Midwest city on the West Coast.
It feels that
As
way.
far as just like sensibility and just like, yeah, you don't have to worry about like being politically exactly on
Right.
like the leftist,
I feel like the people are
the most
friendlier,
left,
too.
not leftist, but you know what I mean.
I feel like the people are friendlier too.
I mean, it's just more easygoing. It's a beach town and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway, like, yeah, man, I think people are just appreciative. Like, you say you're from LA and it's like, we're not shit here. I mean, we're grinding, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And for them to be, oh, you're from LA, great. We'll put you up. All the clubs are always putting you up. Like,
yeah. It's just-
mad love to San Diego.
Nothing
man.
but love, man. Nothing but love.
Yeah, but I did a drive-in show in San Diego. It's about a month ago, and so I hadn't done stand-up. It was like 129 days or some shit,
Yeah.
and 150 days. I don't know, but about 3 minutes in, I just started tearing up.
Wow.
I'm not like, I'm an alpha,
Right.
Right.
so I'm
I've
like,
seen your leg.
yeah, dude, these shits. I got the hairiest legs
Oh yeah, dog.
in the LA comedy
Let them
scene.
feel that out. That's
I
a full,
challenge
yeah, that's a
anybody.
full bush.
This is full, man.
Yeah.
This is a 2003 blend. Right after 9/11.
Dude.
This is good hair.
I'm pretty confident.
You can use it as maybe you can make a wig out of this hair.
Excellent carpet.
Excellent carpet.
Excellent.
But the thing is, my legs are so small too.
What?
Right? They're like so like thin. They're like spindly and they have a ton of hair.
Yeah. Are we off?
No, I think we're still going.
Are you serious?
I think it's still going.
Neil's got his legs up. I was like,
Dude, wait till I jump on the table, do the choreo.
just like, all right, I'm out. You got this from here.
I'm mad. I don't even. What is a Beauty and the Beast song? You want to sing a Beauty and the Beast song as the close?
You want to close out on the Jonas? Close us out on the Beauty and the Beast song.
A High School Musical song.
Yeah, dog. You know what? It's just the humanitarianism part of what you do. You know, it's like, you know, you provide something that, you know, in a tense time, make people loosen up. And you feel that. You feel that.
It
You
is
feel
nice.
that. You
It is
know, I
nice,
didn't
man.
tear up. I was just mad I made the trip.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'd had it the whole time. I don't know
Right,
what to worry
right.
about.
Oh man, and you did 4, right? Or 2 shows, 4 shows?
4?
That's excellent.
Wow.
man.
Yeah. No,
It's also nice to just
just 2 and second 2.
try a joke, and
Yeah.
I know it sounds so stupid, but it's like you try a joke and like it works, it doesn't work, you're like, oh yeah.
But it made me like reevaluate all my material. Like I did no race material. Like I looked at all my race jokes. I wasn't even aware I had so much. And I was just like, I don't think I want to do any of this. I just want to keep this out.
I think there is like a fatigue with race right now.
Absolutely.
And I mean, not like in a it's annoying kind of way, but like you said, we're trying to provide relief.
Right.
So to
Yeah.
bring it up and kind of, I feel that.
Yeah. It was just the first thing, but like not even for them, like for me too, just like me, like just
Totally.
yeah, just the
It's
words
exhausting.
coming out.
Yeah.
You know.
And you're in a room full of white people.
Yeah.
And then soon you're like, it's
Yeah.
your guys' fault. And it's like, it's not your fault
Yeah.
individually in this room,
Yeah.
but your friends and family. No, that's good, man. I'm glad you had a good time.
But you did the drive-in though.
I did a drive-in. People were in their cars honking horns and shit.
Doesn't that kind of
Flashing
mess
their
up the
lights.
flow?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It was
That
it was
fascinates me.
interesting. At a certain point, you were just outside screaming, right?
Yeah.
So you just kind of just push through it. But
Wow.
it was great, man.
People flash their headlights at you?
Yeah, got a few laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Dude, the venue tried to do the distancing between the tables. They set it up that way. The turnout was so strong. Like
Really?
The manager came out, he was just like, all right, scratch it. He just like grabbed off the table. Yeah, he wasn't like literally like we were pulling it, like I saw the line and the manager was just like, just put it on the table.
Yeah.
Just put it on
He's like, no one's gonna see this.
Yeah.
Just put
That's
it.
cool, man.
Dude, and people just
Wow.
packed in, no mask. People like just shaking your hand.
Love it.
People just
Wow.
like, you know.
Kissing each other.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just serpent tonguing
oh, for
each
sure.
other.
for sure. You know.
Dude, yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah.
things are slowly starting to come back to normal.
Yeah.
We're back. The podcast is back.
Yeah. Papaya.
Hopefully, we're here for a while.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna be here.
and we'll all be here. And yeah, man, that's it. I think that's solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
You want to sing? You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game.
Do you want to go out on it? I think because it sounds like you want to.
Let's see if I can remember it. Someone's gonna have to play the music.
Really? Okay, I'm gonna go right now.
Do the one that's like, we're all in this together.
Hold on.
One sweet. Oh no, Ben's up here.
Oh man, what's going on? All right, let's cut the cameras, guys. Let's cut it, guys.
No, dude, pull it up. Here, I'm gonna do it. Ready?
Yeah.
So I think it's ready.
Doug, that's Papaya 9, everybody, man. I'm Jonas.
I'm Alan.
We got Alan over here. We got Neil. We appreciate you taking us out on the dance solo. He does accept
That
tips.
was really hard. I love you guys, man.
He'll be sore for a week.
Check to give us, you like this show? Tell us.
Papaya 9, not news, with Neil and Jonas.
Papaya 9 News.
With Neil and Jonas.